All right, fam, so you guys know that I've been calling out YouTube recently for the fact that they permanently demonetized my and many other pro-Palestinian creators' channels for ridiculous reasons that do not align with their stated policies and are not enforced fairly across the board to all creators. They only seem to be targeted at people who advocate for a free Palestine. So I've been on this beat now for the last couple weeks, okay? And I've been talking to creators who this also happened to, and I realized that I need a little name for this campaign, okay? So I came up with no more apartheid, because YouTube is definitely engaging in apartheid-like behavior, okay? They're censoring and penalizing and permanently demonetizing creators who literally just spoke out about what's happening in Palestine, the genocide, called it out, called for Palestinian freedom and self-determination, and talked about the news. And then on the other hand, you have people that regularly violate their policy that they're demonetizing all these creators over, which is the violent criminal organizations policy. They are using that to demonetize permanently creators that talk about Palestine while allowing people that regularly and clearly violate that policy to stay monetized. So if you're interested in working with me on this campaign, right now what I'm looking for is the following. I need for people to send me and or tag me and or email me or any video or channel that you know or suspect are engaging in violations of that specific criminal organization's policy that you know are monetized on YouTube, and YouTube looks the other way while targeting creators who talk about Palestine. Right now, we have a list, and we're building a list of people that they have permanently demonetized under this same bullshit guise of criminal organizations, but I want to create another list of all the people that regularly do genocidal shit, promote violent criminal organizations, and shite like that, because I want to get a hearing on Capitol Hill to discuss this bias and censorship, an investigation to see the unfair practices in the way that they target certain creators and selectively enforce these very already opaque, vague policies that are incredibly punitive and incredibly damaging to people's livelihoods while allowing people who are openly genocidal to make money on their platform. So the call to action is this. If you know of any creator that has been permanently demonetized for something related to Palestinian advocacy, tag me in it. Or you can email me, the channel, at iamblakely@gmail.com. Same with any channels that you know that violate the violent criminal organizations policies that you see are still monetized on YouTube. Best way is to tag me in it on Twitter, also email. And if you're wondering, oh, is Blakeley still on about this? Yes, I'm still the fuck on about this. I'm fixing to make this my whole personality in 2025. If YouTube is not going to fairly enforce their policies across the board and they're going to censor and do draconian penalties to creators who advocate for Palestine or talk about the news while allowing literal violent criminal organizations to profit off their platform, then we don't need to be silent about it. We need to be fighting back. We need transparent tube. We need equal enforcement of the rules. And we also need some revisiting from Capitol Hill, because the idea that this massive monopoly that controls all of the ability for people to make a living online because they dominate the online video space can just permanently demonetize someone like this in this kind of unfair way. No. If they are not going to fairly address this and they're going to ignore our tweets and ignore our emails and ignore our calls for transparency, then we need to involve Capitol Hill and lawmakers. This is just the first of a series of videos I'm going to do documenting this. And you should care about this regardless of who you are, because if they are this comfortable doing this type of economic violence against creators, do not think it can't and won't come for you too.